Oh, anyways. Hi Finboy, nice to see you. Did you see that flick was finally fired? Finally? I'm so happy about this. And also, the title of this game today is Recovery from RNG Jesus, because, well, there was one mission that went super well, and we would have an amazing amount of loot, of a very high amount of loot, but then the game crashed, and then I did the same mission and it was a clusterfuck, because we were targeted from the start, had super bad luck targeting the other mechs, and we barely finished. Really barely, and as you can see in the injuries, it was not a nice fight. Yeah, finally it's gone, right? Ah, I can't believe how happy about this. It should have been gone months and months ago. Years ago, in my opinion, but hey. So anyways, what we need to do is repair our mechs first. And then wait a little bit. Actually, we already did that apparently. We just need to wait like a few days. And we're already on our way to Stafford anyway, so we left this evil bad planet. Engineering finished though, so we can do something more. Let's see. Tank control gives us tank only slots and drop limit by 50 tons. Only 8 days, that's pretty sweet. BA is similar, 25 tons, and BA slots only 3 days. Holy shit, that's really good. Habitat pops would mean more people. Training modules mean we can do a bit of training for those that don't on the off days. Or of course even more tech points so that we can repair and remake our mechs even quicker. I think I want to do these two just because they're super quick and quite cheap. And we get a bit more a drop rate limit. So let's do this.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Yeah, I wonder who we get as the next trainer. I think the next one is not unknown, not yet known. So for the next game against France, yikes. So
Hey, boss.
a few people are sitting on the sidelines apparently. Nothing super important or so. 6 days and another 25. Yeah, let's go with tanks.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
But yeah, I'm not sure who will come. I heard that even Van Gaal is is an option, which is weird, but hey.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Show me the store. Alright, so they actually sell a Saladin and an Alswin. It might be an idea to get a Saladin, because it's a tank. And I think we have someone in the barracks that can actually use those tanks. Yeah, Block for example could be used for a tank driver. Or Mike. So it might actually be a good idea to get a tank. Excuse me. I think we sold all the other tanks that we had because they kinda sucked. So the APC, what can you do? Well, you got laser and MTACs, but as you can see, we are not. They have normal tires, so they're not very good off-road. Saladin is even worse off-road, I think. But if they are roads, they could use an AC-20, which is... It can go boom quite nicely. And it's kinda cheap, so... I buy one for Mike. I just hope he will survive. Now, what else do you have? Heavy cannon, zero shots. I really don't know how good this stuff is. I think if Debok and Nav will arrive later, maybe arrive later, they can tell me how good they are or not. Mech grenade launcher. Okay. Didn't even know there was a thing. Maybe that one is new. Medium cannons. S-Jam pulse laser. Streaks, tags. Chero defense osprey. 1 ton, 3 slots, 1 more evasion pip. Oh, that could be nice. But also 500,000, which is maybe a bit much. Plasma FCS. Oh, that could be useful. We wanted to make or add a plasma weapon. to our fire starters, right? What would you do? If we add that to our plasma type weapons, we get 1 evasion ignored and +2 accuracy. That's really not bad. Plasma rifle, plasma cannon, DXR and laser gun. Yeah, let's buy that one.
New equipment available.
Let's buy 2.
New equipment available.
Because then that could actually be used by both of ours. Do we actually Yes, you sell ammunition. That's nice, but we actually don't have a plasma weapon. Oh well. Let's see. Do we have anything left here? Yeah. I mean, my base billet is nice. Index fire I don't really have.
Command.
Receiving you.
Pretty sure Deb would like to have something like here, but we can wait a little bit.
Standing by.
Fanboy Freeport is still injured and will for quite a while. Freeport was using the Sentinel. It was a ranged mech, I think. What could we get here? Sensor lock would be kinda nice. Yeah, let's go for sensor lock. Sensor lock is really good. Also, accuracy and min range is quite nice for his kind of mech.
Come,
Actually,
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
would be a good idea for me too, because I have a similar weapon, I think. Gnavel want to punch things, Ista, Kino, Mike, Quintuple, and the other guy. Alright, so what missions do we have available? Apparently we have really easy missions, so hopefully this is useful. We need to make a little bit of money. Just try to go through them very quickly. Actually, can we wait until Freeport is finished? 7 days? I think we can wait that long. It's 2 days, and then we can use everyone again. What's this? Pirate harassment. Tainted Loki addresses us. What is happening? You want to do something about the pirates. And Loki must go to get it beat the thugs up. Yeah, let's beat them up. That sounds nice. So, Franco and Loki actually we suffer injuries. And we can also get high spirits though. I'm not sure if this was the most effective one, but it surely was a... Oh god! Tainted Loki is injured for super long. That sounds wrong. Did he get both injuries instead of one? Because it said that Franco will get an injury and we have one, at least I have one here, right?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
It's a bit weird. Maybe it will update now? No. Well, we just wait for Freeport anyways.
Network orders complete, boss.
Yeah, we Dagothed him,
Top-notch
man.
work, if I may say so.
Alright. Now the structure will take 30 days and it's a bit expensive. Same with you here. Let's... How expensive is that stuff? 130k. 20 days, yeah, let's get that. Plus 3 tech points, average cost, and not so expensive. Oh yeah, Chosro, remind me. Did we have you? Do you want to spend a point on piloting or tactics? Currently, you are used in the Icarus 2, I think? I'm not even sure what it is. What was Icarus 2? Ah, this one here. M laser and AC-10. Ah yes, you kept missing, right? It's fine, I guess. It could be an idea to go for tactics, so for the minimum range, right? But I think it's not a problem with the AC-10 anyways, that we can concentrate on getting here. Which actually reminds me, since you're so good at energy, is there maybe a way to get more energy weapons in? Oh yeah, we got a Gem PPC, right? Like, armor is a bit meh already, right? speed is so. I mean, you could switch out the AC-10 for, I don't know, large laser, for example, or ERL laser. You think that would make sense for you? What's the capstone skill in gunnery? Give me a second. Just right here. The capstone still would give a stone cold, so you can ignore heat dissipate. You can dissipate more heat, 60, but it also reduces your initiative, has a 3-turn cooldown, and costs 20 resolve. Or, which you cannot take though, would be the overwhelming aggression. So it depends. If it's a machine that overheats, then it would be very useful, of course. But usually it's not that useful. And since you're using laser mostly, you shouldn't have gems. Piloting would make you... I mean, it's not terribly bad, right? But if you could use tanks, for example, then you could also use overwhelming aggression, which means a bit more damage, which is quite nice, but you can't do this. And then, of course, piloting on 6, for example, gives you a multiplier. It says tank crew though, but I think it's for everyone. More sprinting, and you can hit less. Guts. Guts would also be useful. Heat efficiency, basically the same thing. Hey, Gnaffle. Nice to see you. Increased health, and tactics is... So actually that's a bit more than all is written in here, right? So this here also gives you increased minimum range, for example. Piloting also gives you melee hit. I don't know, you could simply save on gunnery still, because if you only shoot with your lasers, you can simply save on that. And on level 10 you also get better hit in addition, right? It's just not written in, down here. The question is though, since you're going full lasers, do we want to take out your AC-10? Maybe not yet, but after that. And put in, for example, an ERL laser. Then we could do stuff like that. Maybe get you a better core and so on. As much disco, yeah. We should do this, right? And as you can see, the damage more or less stayed the same. How much damage is it actually? Damage of 60. And the ERL laser is a damage of 45. It's a bit worse, but you get your bonus from the fire, and you have better crit and so on. But we would need to wait until the battle is over, so we need to remember that for later. And the good thing is we can then also go for max armor again. Maybe give you a better core and so on, right? So that would be very interesting, I think. Give you better heat sinks. Boom. So just playing around a little bit, right? Oh, I wonder how much we got 5 tons available, right? So what of these? Which of these is 11 tons? That one maybe? 12? Could work. 10. If we would use this, got up by 1. What if we would use this? 6-9, that's not too bad. Yeah, hi Ista. Staff emulator for more Alisa? Very good point. Very good point, but we need to do our fights first. Did you get notification working? Yes, I did. And you're right, it was completely my fault. When I went to the website, I just checked and it basically told me, and I was just looking at for the latest one. And the latest one simply told was for 6.25 or something like that, right? So I downloaded that, but that was only the update from the 6.2x or something like that. I didn't read this, so I only installed the update or something like that. Yes, that's what I did, and I simply had to download the 4 other files. Yeah, I didn't read it. I thought it was one big downloader for the installer. Yes, I'm a fool. Anyways, let me take a small look. Actually, we could maybe live... you could also take a large pulse, because why not? How much is a large pulse actually? 300 to 510, right? No. Ah, this is a bit hot. A bit hot. Damage would be kinda nice. What if you only take one? That's a bit low from the damage then, right? Oh, actually... Why is it 130 here? 85 long range. But, oh yeah. Ah, well, yeah, I only have one hard point in here. Yeah, we could make something like that. Let me just calculate that, right? It's 85. Why is it short range? Ah, the melee damage, alright. 85 and Actually the same damage. And less weight and less heat. Well, it's, what is it? 1 for 20. This one has 5, 2 for 40. A bit less heat and so on, but yeah. For what we can do, probably the M lasers are currently better. Just currently, but anyways, later. Let's have our battle first, right? You can destroy units only. Also not very much. Yeah, the money is so bad. I'll just do 312, I don't know. And... let's see, where's Mike? Here he is. Save this as default, confirm. And go. We need to use a mech for Finboy. Maybe if we get another one. Also Ista, actually. I believe we're taking Depp with us when he's not even here. When will we get our 100-ton assault tanks? A very good question, I don't know. Maybe we can find one on the factory world. If not, I guess you need to do something like... enough idiots. You need to do like 3 stars or so, I think, that you can actually find stuff from there. A Marek lance. Oh yeah, we still entered a little bit, right? Just a little bit. God man, the fire starter from Knavel is so overpowered. Oh yeah, Mike.
Okay, let's go.
I just love that you got an AC-20 running around. Yes, we're not heavily armored, but I'm sure Mike will survive it. Right? Right? Is a Nova in the game? Good question. I think actually it is. I think I read something about it. One of the little patch notes, maybe? Well, it's only half a skull, so it should be very easy to do this. And you just moved, right?
Standing by.
Did you move already? Yes, you did move already. Let's see what we have here. It's a freaking Raven. We even have a lucky hit in here. It's also half dead already, because half a skull usually means they... Oh, and Owens! That usually means they got broken parts.
I'm showing minor damage.
Oh. Wait, is C3 jamming here, but GECM? Guardian ECM.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Risky, risky, Owens.
You've got to be shitting me. That should have hit.
Was 47% twice, and of course it means we have no chance of hitting it. That's just how it runs. Let's see if Mike in the Saladin can hit if the AC 20. 45%, 9, let's see 45%. I think we hit the... Oh wait! That was a... That was not a shot, that was not a slug, right? It was an AoE shot. Well, not bad.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Actually useful. You guys though will take quite a while to run over.
On the move.
Your move is simply too slow.
Full speed, no shoot.
These are the only two mechs we have apparently.
Ready to rock.
And Gnato?
Ready for orders.
I want to use you first. You
Confirm.
should be able to burn him down quite easily. And Owens would actually be quite a nice mech. Laser Impulse MM10, not too shabby. And you're barely over the heat.
Confirm.
Ah, you can reach it from here. Let's go to here then.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
Because yes, but this can't melee. Well, that's not wrong, but we already have two melee mechs, right? Dab and Gnafo. So maybe the others don't need these kind of mechs?
What now?
I mean, he didn't run very far, so... Still 3 evasion pips though. Wait a minute. AoE, that's right. How about normal? I love that, man. I love that so much. Bump.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Yep. Affirmative. Ready for order.
Basta, indeed.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Not the worst option, but I mean, those two can't really do anything to us, right? No matter what, so you know. Let's see. Can you simply jump there? You can. Fire him up, Knaffle. I saw orange numbers. Sweet.
Receiving you.
Oh, he's probably already burning up.
Throttle down.
Let's see what we can do to you. Maybe we can take down the other leg. I'm not sure if the lasers hit or not. Looks a bit weird, but hey. Actually, 3 evasion should be fine. Also, it's nearly dead. And yes, you actually destroyed both legs. Good job, Mike, I have to say. Good job. He shot,
Come, Nerevar, friend or
Uh,
traitor, come.
he shot twice, I think, and he hit twice.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Yes, it is. 30-30. Fine, I guess.
Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable.
More orange numbers.
Receiving you. Looking out.
See what Josero can do. Oh, also very good. Impressive, actually.
Order.
Now the Freeport guy, 65%. Also a hit. Did not fall down just yet though. Also need to take a look at the mech here, I think. Because the Sentinel here got 1 AC-10, while Icarus, with only 5 tons more, I think, got AC-10 and 2 M lasers. I need to take a look at this. There should be more possible. And the engine was destroyed, because why not? Oh, pretty good.
Mission successful.
Alright, so Owens. It says 0, but actually I think we got other Owens somewhere. So if we need an SM6 because one of our mechs could then use an Engine XL. Man, there's so many good things. Also FF. I want to have all this stuff, man. Anyways, I think we have already Owens parts, so with one more I think we could make our own. SM6 is something I want to have because then our other mech could use 3 times SM6. And Engine XL is always good and we're missing one. I also would like to have C3, Core 210, Guardian ECM and FFs, but hey. Let's see what we get. Raven, 2 M lasers, the Narc launcher, the Beagle probe, the FF. Not bad. Really not bad. It was profitable. Very happy about this. Now it counts as 18 days. It should be only 7, right? I get from the hit, but I guess that is just how it is. So let's just do the other mission. This one is a recovery, so we need to run in, get someone out. Only against mercs, so it's not important. It doesn't pay well at all, so let's just go all in. 418, the same guys again, and go.
Command interface initiated.
Dagoth radar, was it? They even know our names. Oh, look, they are Dagoth. Alright, so we directly start with a fight, and they also moved already, I think? Yeah, let Gnaf will figure that out, maybe. Or can we jump closer? No. Let's go to here then. So, we got a Stinger, which is 2 MGs on M laser, pretty meh. A Spider, if I impulse M laser, we could maybe recover that, but it shouldn't be very tough. And neither should be the third one. Hey Kino! Congrats, team. The pay will be good. I hope so.
Standing by.
So far, it's going better than the last time at least. Who do you think will be the next show manager? Ah, I see. I have really no idea. Maybe Nagelsmann, I think he's still available, but I'm not sure if he would fit well. Ideally, of course, I would love to get Klopp, but he already said no, I think. Although that may change. And he's still at Liverpool. So yeah. I have no clue who they actually will get. But it was high time that Flick got fired.
Hey,
AC20, eh? You are a Jenner. Half dead, though. So, you are 6. 28, 54. If you get closer, does it help? It does help. And activation is pretty good.
say so.
Losing 4 to 1 to Japan isn't great. I mean, the 2 goals come in the last 2 minutes. In overtime. On the other hand, we should have lost or be losing quite a bit higher before that already, so I think it's actually a fair result. And it wasn't the first game that we played badly, right? Love doing this. Oh, did you take him out directly? I think you did. Holy moly, Mike! Is Hurricane heal of this first couple of years?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
I mean... what should I say, right?
Omnipotent,
Not knowing from the Dortmund time, but I guess he simply got a bit older. He's a bit more cynical now after he had more experience with the business, I guess. And I think you see it a little bit, although it's not that very bad. I'm pretty sure we shot at the other mech, but we hit this mech twice, so pretty good. I still think he's a nice guy and pretty good. A good motivator especially, which is important I think for a national team.
What's the Lock in all weapons.
Man, we hit everything this turn.
Target. Taking a critical hit.
That's no... I think you tend to overinflate that.
Hey, yup. Aye, Skipper. Full
I mean, you know who's even more rude and aggressive than Klopp? Guardiola. But he doesn't appear that way. He looks like some small guy jumping around. But Guardiola is always on the sidelines, completely overdoing it, touching the referees and whatnot. And Klopp never touches anyone, for example. But I guess he's a big beard or something like that, or is a big guy. And maybe this is more scary or so. Can you do anything, Jenner boy? You can't. So you moved. Oh, there are 2 more mechs actually. See what we have here. We got a Javelin and a Hornet. Hornet is super half dead. You are also super half dead. 20%. 0.9? Okay. Let's see if we can hit you. Was it a headshot? No, right torso. Damn it. First second I thought this would have been a headshot.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
I don't think... No, definitely not Tuchel. Bayern will not let him go. Well, actually, he's not playing... He's not training very well, or managing Bayern very well, right? It looks like they repeat what they did last year, so I'm not sure how long Tuchel will stay at Bayern, actually. But I think it's not the right time. And I also don't think he would be a good fit as a national team trainer.
All will be decided.
We already talked about Klopp. Again, I don't think he will be taken because he has a running contract and he said no, and I think he meant it. And Nagelsmann, I think he's available at least. So I'm not sure. But would he go? Would he be a good fit? Yeah.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Yeah, we have to see who will come, and it's certainly an interesting question because I have no idea who the next one will be.
Firing a full
I
sound.
think we just missed. No
Okay,
joy.
okay.
Oh yeah, which is the optional target actually? You. Perfect. Like I said, a few people already suggest Van Gaal. At least I read it earlier somewhere. So, that certainly would be an interesting choice.
Acknowledge. Inflicted some nasty.
But I really don't know who else they could even take. Who would be available, right? Van Gaal, I mean, will he really be that odd? He already trained Bayern in the past at least, and he has experience on that level. And I think someone experienced and someone that demands discipline and... Oh, how nice. They kill themselves. Someone that demands discipline and... that demands discipline and actually is able to get discipline, that would be quite useful, I think. Because something like that, discipline and really going for it, I think that's something that's really missing in the current national team. Let's go with that.
Okay, let's go.
Urs Fischer also use this. I mean, I think it would be the first. Is Flick even German? I think he is, right?
Copy that.
Damn it, hit the building.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
I think it would be the first time in that case that a non-German would become the national trainer then, the national manager. Yeah, I know him. I was just wondering, because I think so far every trainer was German. I think.
Waiting for order.
That would be the first time that someone would not be German.
Piece of cake. Alright, I'll give him the whole
What?
9 yards.
You're a bit unlucky here right now.
You just wait.
Secondary asset has been secured.
At least you speak German too? I don't think it's a big problem. I think every German player speaks English too. So I'm not sure that would be a super big issue.
Ready for orders.
It's not like they would go to, I don't know, France or something like that and they don't speak English. Get Capella never language issues? Which is a bit weird to me. I thought that Capello can speak English just like normal, right? Or is it one of the guys that always speak their language? I don't know. Yeah, that's also normal, right? Normal AoE, yeah. Ah, come on!
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Basic English, yeah, no, that's not enough. No, that's not enough.
The secondary asset is under fire, Commander.
Oh, I hit my own mech, I guess, with that, at least a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at that, because I would imagine if you go, if you are a national trainer, right, or a really good trainer, international, yeah, that's good, then you should speak English fluently. Maybe you don't know every word or so, but at least fluently, or that you can describe it very well, right? But if you can't speak it well at all, then I wonder how you ever did this before, to be honest. But hey.
On my way. On my way.
I'm there. Aye, aye. There.
Terzic? No, no way Terzic. First off, he's a trainer of Dortmund, and at least he still is. And he also doesn't have good results. I think And one of his problems is that again, that the talented squad of Dortmund doesn't bring their talent to beer. So basically it's the same issue that Germany has, and so I don't think he would be a good fit at all.
The asset has been
Marco
secured.
Rose?
It's ready for retrieval.
Maybe. Difficult to say. Can't you train club and national at the same time? In theory you can, but I don't think there ever was one that did that in the higher leagues. I mean, I don't know if you, for example, train a team in the second league, let's say, right, where you don't have international cups and 5 other cups. Christian Streich, that would be interesting. But I don't doubt Freiburg would give him a go. And then maybe train, I don't know, Andorra or something stupid like that. I think this would work out. Let's see, what do I have? Quite a few things actually. The channel could be useful. We could load him up with lasers. Let's get 2. Impulse. Oh my god. Well. Well. Ah. This, yeah. I mean, Streich is a great guy, and he seems to have the acknowledgement of their team very easily. Now, if can he really do that with the high stars though? That's a question. Case more cores. Any channel? Oh, amazing loot, man. Seeing Klinsmann low and Röse, not low. Certainly not low. That's crazy. Klinsmann is currently showing his not talent in South Korea, I think, where he lost like every game in the league. And Klose. I'm not sure. I think Klose made his manager license. Not sure if he is managing anything or did manage anything yet. Actually, a good question. Maybe does an assistant train or something somewhere. Kunz would be interesting. You know, the former striker from Germany, like 10-15 years ago, who I think is managing the U19 or something like that of Germany. That might be a good idea. Yeah, honestly, Klinsmann, are you crazy? Are you out of your freaking mind? Straight up battle? Sure. Money is pretty good though for half a skull. This money is so good, I would like to keep a little bit. Maybe we can get a few bonus payments. Hager mentioned and Flick was hired. Yeah. Kunz, yes. Kunz I think would be a good option. Because he had a few good results with the younger German team, with the B team basically, right? So he also has experience managing a national team, even though it's not the highest. But he also has experience internationally, because he played on that level. He won a few cups like that, so he got the experience both as a player and a manager, I think. And he's also got a bit of an age, but not too old, so he might be a good choice actually. Oh, what's going on here?
Command interface initiated.
So this is it. Klose has been ascended Germany and Bayern. He managed Rheindorf Altach. I'm not sure which level that is. Oh, they got fire starters. We could get a third fire starter. Let's just check what he's currently doing, right? Klose career. What does Wikipedia tell us? as a manager. He had two thrombosis. You know, where the blood doesn't flow very well. So he had. Altach is actually Austria first league team. But that was at the last place, so you know. No, he's no longer there. He's been fired apparently. At least that's what Wikipedia tells me. Basically, they ended in the last place, and they would have some kind of qualification group, basically a relegation group, something like that. And they fired him before this was a thing, according to Wikipedia again. I mean, maybe he's still here, but not as a manager. Come on, my ally, Locust, and someone that doesn't hit very well. Saladin, if only you could have hit. Oh, a Panther, well, with a PPC, so not as trash as our other one.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I also looked at Wikipedia, but at the German one, and at the career as a trainer thingy. And there it's mentioned that he was there, but they ended last, and before they got into relegation, he was let go. Oh, that was a good hit. And he's overheated, so this one is already super dead.
What? No.
Now what can you do? 48, 23.
Going as fast as I can.
I think I would like to try to take you out completely. No hit, right? Oh, do you have a third mech somewhere? Do the mech have shields? No. But they have armor. Basically, this one here is the armor, and this here is the internal structure. And let's see, can I see it not? Usually you can see it per part. Here, for example, see? This is the overall armor, and this is the armor for the right torso. This right torso got 50 armor and 40 internal structure. If the internal structure is destroyed, the whole part is destroyed. In that case, he would also lose the arm because the arm is connected to the torso. And there are a few things, not sure about the Shemek PPC ammo, but for example, if you had rockets in there or autocannons and the ammunition would be in there, you could destroy the ammunition before the structure is destroyed. And in that case, the whole thing would also be
Come,
destroyed.
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
I mean, a little bit more grounded, right? It's still a bit...
What a grand and
Still got
intoxicating innocence.
100 ton mechs that walk around. Not sure how normal that is. Boom. I mean, fusion engine, that could be a thing in the future, right? If after all, it's a few hundred years, or a few thousand years even in the future. No, I don't know. I mean, it's all future tech after all, right? And hand waved anyways. And in theory, simply, they got, of course, no steel armor. They got something better, of course, right? Something that actually can resist that stuff.
Adjusting targeting.
Yeah. 520, that's like... I mean, it's not 520 tons, right? But this mech weighs 35 tons. And this is a light mech. And out of that, probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 tons is pure armor.
Something I can do.
And that's a light mech. Think? No, we didn't hit him, right? It looked like we hit him. But we can take a look at the mechs later on, when we go over them, when we make new mechs. And then you can see... Oof! That was a Gem PPC, I think.
I'm okay.
Yeah. And then you can see what such what do you have left before I check anything else. Come on, what do you have left? I can't open it for him for some reason. Oh well, since we can actually rush you, I would like to do this. Then we can take a look how heavy our mechs are armored and how many tons our armor actually takes. Moving would make it harder to kill. Yes, that's it. The evasion pips that you see sometimes. In this case, this mech, for example, had 6 evasion pips. That basically shows that. So basically, the higher this evasion is, the less easy it is to hit those enemy mechs or your own mechs.
Let's move.
And this here, for example, is the hit calculation, right? So we moved into a forest, we moved ourselves, we sprinted, that's a minus. We got a gunnery 4, that's a plus. It's a side attack, that's a plus. And if you would have evasion, that would be a -2. Stuff like that. In the end, of course, we just want to have as much shit as possible. So you want to make sure they don't have any evasion, then you try to be higher, then you try to be in the optimum range for your weapons and so on. Yeah. I mean, that's in theory the same, right? There are vehicles here that have like 6 or 7 or 8 SRMs, so short range special 6. If that all fires, that's crazy. Tanks are also cool. Yeah, look here, Mike. This is Finbar, sorry. This is Mike here, the Saladin, and he shoots an AC-20. It's a really heavy weapon, and it's a very light tank. And if the AC-20 hits, that does 90 damage. If it hits. In this case, it was a bit too far. To take a backseat. A little bit. Mostly because we need to get good tanks, and the base game for Battle Mag, of course, has mostly Battle Mags.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
In the end, they are good tanks, they are good mags and so on. And the good thing is for mags is really, they can really run much quicker over uneven things. They can go into background, they can kick to the tanks and then still fire, which is additional damage. But if the tanks can keep away or so, they can do enormous damage for their tonnage. Yeah, and on the time period, of course.
Mission successful.
Basically, in this game, we can modify the mags as much as we want, but the tanks are fixed. So you can have all the super attack in a mag, and then he is much better than normal, but we can't upgrade a tank that way. In this case, it was a disappointment. We didn't need all these parts, right? But we didn't know that before. At least we can probably make a new fire. Yes, we can make another fire starter. We could make a panther, and actually this one might be useful. Laser panthers are quite nice. Actually, we could directly make the mag probably. Books, yes. They also got many novels. They got quite the extent of history too. They basically got various big stories. Like when the Star League formed, when the clans attacked and stuff like that. When the succession wars were, all these stuff that they mention in the main story and so on. I mean, maybe not as much, but half as much? 3/4? Yes. Well, I don't know which are good books, but maybe Gnafel also can tell you about good books. Destroy your base, should also be easy. 300, that's 418. Per base you usually get a bonus, so let's go keep it here and we get a small bonus paid. I mean, we got a few other people in here that know the universe pretty well. I think Deb knows it pretty well, Josro maybe too, so maybe a few of them know the books. I just know that there are books, and I think there are a few good books, but I can't tell you which of these are really good, or which are good books to start with. I'm sure there's a list somewhere of the best Battletech books or something like that. Everyone loves lists after all.
Command interface initiated.
Avanti's Angel, that sounds like a pizza group. But I love that they did this, especially in the old mod games, or in the old mod, you just fought them, and now they also tell you, now there is usually also a merc group and not the Maxim, not just the main max of the group. And you've got a little bit more lore, basically, a little bit more story going on. It's really nice.
Commander. Coordinates. Meet the king.
In this case, for example, we can simply rush over that because we got a very quick mech. We can go overland, over the mountains, over the stuff here, and our poor tank, he can't. Because, well, it's a freaking tank, right? I think even a Hoover tank. So he can't really go over this rough terrain. It takes forever. Could be that this mech, this tank actually never reaches it. A Falcon.
Ready to rock. Affirmative, Commander.
But don't forget about jump jets, yes. Most mechs also can have jump jets. How useful they are, that depends on the mech, how many jump jets you have in there and so on. Oh yes, they are a thing. But of course they are dependent on the weight, they take away the tonnage and so on. So you might not always want them. Or they might not always be the thing you want to have.
On it.
But you can jump up a mountain, for example, or jump over heavy terrain, stuff like that. It's useful. Does my tank with jump jets? Well, sadly, I don't think there's a thing. Of course, there are also flyers in the game. Actually, Jostro is and so on. Do you guys know? I don't know, man. What's the best way to go here? Probably should have stayed here. Do you guys know good Battletech books for Finboy? Yeah, good luck hitting my light mech with 7 evasion pips.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Receiving you. Understood.
The Eisenhorn series? I don't think the Eisenhorn series is in Battletech.
Something I can do.
I could be wrong, of course, but I think it's not in there. It is now? Well,
You're gonna like this.
oh yeah, I wonder if they actually will make a series out of that now. With Cavill? No, Cavill, right? Henry Cavill? Oh no, this was an error. Not the best idea you could have.
Hey, up. What?
Now, how far can I go? To here, I mean. Let's go to here and then I guess we have to slowly track through. I thought it was Netflix with Cavill. Ooh, that wasn't very nice. But you still got 4. You still got 5, it's even better. That would reduce us to 1 evasion pip. If you go closer, we are at 1 again. We could kick you all, which is nice, but how about we do this? See? Now we can simply jump over him, land behind him, and still got 6 evasion pips. And then we fire at the Ost Scout with 2 ARM lasers actually. But I think we don't have next to no armor and no resistance to heat. I wonder if armor plus might block the idea. Now, I think it's not just an idea, I think it's already more or less decided that this is a thing, right? Ah, you're basically completely disabled, that's nice to see. You got alarm 10, else you're also mostly disabled. Let's see, what else do we have? You are lights. Oh, that is not nice. I will take care of you next turn. Still alive, but doesn't matter too much. Oh, we got 1 hit and got hit in the head, of course. Where the cockpit is. No, I think it's really a done deal.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Or at least it read like that, right? Now, let's take a look at the chances. 6.2, 8.1. That's not very good. We can use the
What a
Impulse
grand
here,
and
though.
intoxicating innocence.
Let's try with Battle to get better results. Maybe get lucky.
All will be decided here and I shall prevail.
Ah, that was not very good.
Ready for orders.
Really not very good.
On the move. Full target now. What's up, Commander?
What up? Yeah, good question.
Let's move.
I should hit there. Super long range, though. But much higher chance than anything else. It's a 50-50, and if you hit, this thing is gone.
Silent all weapons.
Well, you didn't. It's not too dangerous. Maybe get flamed a little bit, but shouldn't be too bad. But it would have been nice if it would be down. Now let's see. You are my main target. Stupid AC2 turrets.
Orders.
So, and this is the same thing again, right? We could go to here. And then it's low chance because we run so far and we're so far away. But what if we jump? Well, 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 well. Suddenly we are directly next to it. It can hit it really well. And directly destroy the turret. Because flames are very effective against buildings and tanks. Interesting idea to do it like that. Now, what about you? Can you do this? Now, that would be a charge. So charging basically means we ram them, and it could be an idea, but you also hurt yourself with that. And we are not that heavy, and we are early on in the fight, so I don't really want to risk that. You got also no evasion actually, and you already moved. In that case, I simply ignore you completely because it makes no sense to go after you at all. I simply move to here, and maybe we can destroy this baby here. Only it's like 1 or 2 hits. And I think we got it.
Brought it down.
And yeah, always destroy the turrets because they give you a bonus payment if you can do it. So here's a thing, right? The Saladin now basically is stuck here. He can't really move anywhere. So we need to use our special ability of... was it careful maneuvers? I think it was. But then we are very slow. And all this area here also is bad for our hover tank,
Come,
so
Nerevar, friend or traitor,
you know,
come.
we probably won't get
What a grand and
any action from
intoxicating
Mike.
innocence. All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
Good to go.
If we go here, we might hit our own mech. This one here looks much better. Ah, god damn it, it was 78%. Well, at least you exposed the structure, but I was hoping for a little bit more. Because this mech has no evasion pip at all, but I guess we need to learn to shoot better. That was good. Right arm destroyed. So M-Pulse and EM laser are also dusted. Which is great, because now he has only one EM laser left. And I think he did a DFA, so death from above. I don't think this was a good idea though. We got injured, which sucks, because we already were injured. And the mech destroyed himself by doing so. Good job, you.
Confirmed.
And yes, it was sarcasm. We could go after the LM turret. Maybe we should. I think if we go to here, we can attack this turret, which has also AC2s. Oh my god. And he can still shoot. Might have been the best idea to check this one out.
Ready for orders.
Right, this fire starter. How far can you go? Similar things. 87% twice. Hit twice, but 2 M lasers are not enough. Only one injury, or one hit. That wasn't too shabby.
I'm here.
Yeah, please focus on him. And again, we still can't move anywhere, so again, we need to use this. Slowly make our way forward, and again, we probably won't be able to use this mech at all.
Come, Nerevar,
Now,
friend
what
or
if we
traitor,
did
come.
with these? We are burning, we got a punctured lung. That sucks, of course, but what can you do? And we also now can't run because we're unsteady from this stupid DFA hit. Let's do this. No longer unsteady. We got a few evasion pips and with a little bit of luck. Let's see. Can hit the off-scout really badly? Not enough though. Let's get slowly closer.
Let's go.
I guess our fire starter can go after the turrets. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, just try to hit the Oscout. Ah, many orange numbers. But not enough. Just an actuator, so he's a bit less well to pilot. But with you, we can actually go and kick you, so you lose your evasion pips. And then still attack you with our normal gun.
You're gonna feel this.
I think we hit you. Yes, we definitely did.
Yep.
Now let's see.
Receiving you.
You go, kick the thing and destroy it. Not from here though. If you do it from here, I think you can't reach it for some reason. I guess it's too high or so. Ah, no. It was punch. Because if you punch, then the weapons that you got in your arms, I think, it can't be used normally. So just kick it.
Heading out.
Ah, the kick already was enough.
Hit him hard. Target. Let's go. Let's go. Target site demolished. Barely hit. Confirmed.
The... Now let's Down to here. Also burn it down. This is all the turrets. There should be a 10% bonus payment.
Hey,
And then again, the poor, poor tank.
advancing, I guess.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Let's take a revenge.
A noble blow indeed.
Oh, our arm is a bit crazy going here. That was pretty good, a revenge. He's nearly falling down.
House.
Ah, and he panicked actually. Base garrison should be another 10%. Now we only need to destroy 2 parts of the facility. Let's see, this is large, this is medium, this is large and medium. Let's go for the medium because they have also less hit points.
Upgrading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm doing. Please let's not run through the fire. I don't need the heat from that. Although this mech, did you just miss the building?
There is no escape. No.
Yes, you missed the building actually. Oh well.
Order acknowledged.
Flame on!
Enemy structure eliminated.
Standing by.
And let's take it out.
Time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Or don't, since we destroyed all enemy targets. Then you get extracted automatically. It was even more. The base garrison was 25%, so we get 35% bonus. That's why I sometimes like to keep it as at a 2-4 instead of making it a 1-5 from the loot, simply to get the bonuses. But anyways, what did he get? Oh, Franco, man, second entry. That was so useless from this stupid DFA. So I guess Franco will take a break. Ooh, engine light. Less engine weight, it can be useful. Core 280? Oof, and a mask and a guarded ECM. That's quite a nice gear I've received. A Falcon and an Oscout, AC-10, 2 ammunitions, an AC pot, 3 ERM lasers, an SM-6 and the FF. Pretty nice loot, but Franco will take a break. I don't want to get him a third injury, and I guess someone else can then jump him. Maybe I did Knalful. Oh yeah, we could give it to your mech to make you even more quicker. No. We have no TSM yet, but if our loot luck continues, we should have a pretty good chance to find one. See. What's this? Oh! A challenge, you say? 35 tons. It's only one mech anyways, right? So... we will definitely get 1-6. So what do we want to do? Well... let's throw them all out. And I think this might be a job for Gnaffle in his super mech. It might be interesting to do it with Mike in the Saladin. Simply shoot with the AC-20. But it's a bit too risky. Hey Alpha! How you doing? But Gnaffle should be fine with his super fire starter in the arena. Everywhere you look is Mike. Yeah, it's really terrible, right? But what can you do? Mike actually did pretty well in his Saladin. He killed quite a few mechs with one shot with his AC-20 cannon. You need a charge pod? Yeah, but it will take a while, Knuffle. And at least you got the flamer, right? Flaming is also pretty fun.
Command interface initiated.
Right, let's see what we have.
Skipper. Affirmative, Commander.
What is this? Well, I know this mech, but I can't remember what it is. Still, it should be a very light mech, so it should be super easy for us to win this battle. Yes, it's a Hornet, probably the most useless mech in existence. The Wasp is even more useless. An M-Laser and AMS. Thank God I went for the money. The loot will suck. You can probably kick this thing to death.
Stand still, moron.
But Navel, your fire starter is so overvalued.
Affirmative, Commander.
All the pieces you put in the mech can probably twice as much of a value than the mech itself is. The heat is not going up very well. Did you just DFA? You bastard! You actually did. Yeah. You are a very light mech. Doing DFA on a mech that is nearly twice the tonnage? That's not very clever. But hey, I mean, I take it, right? To be fair, he never really had a chance. On the other hand, he doesn't get any fire damage, I think. Not any heat is this one here. So I guess we need to kick him down. Oh, he does it on his own. Well, that was easy.
Mission successful.
But you got 750k for that, so okay. Good job, Navel. What did you actually play, Alpha? I always got my ass kicked by Haunted Man. I mean, it would be kind of funny if the DFA would have killed the cockpit, right? But 800k even. Still good. And we still get all the parts, I think. Yeah, not all the parts, actually. But I don't need the Hornet. I don't care about the LRM. So, all crap. Core 100 is crap. Crap, 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 crap. The only good part is that one, and you can take it. Case, Case can be useful, the core can be sold. That's it. Right, that was good. And very quick in addition. Sadly, that was the only arena fight. 1.5 an escort mission. Yikes. Not my favorite, but we should have the money pays really well. I'm gonna be... Well, it's an escort mission. Against pirates, 418, 522. But 300k for 4 more parts, it's probably worth it. So let's get my loadout. But we change out Franco because he's too injured. Let's see who else is in here. I think Finboy was in here, right? Is that too? Let's see what is the mission stats. You actually piloted the Wyvern once, so you might be useful. What about Finboy? You didn't pilot anything. In this case, I think I still take Ista. You got a few better stats. Wife on Andy. Wife on Ista at least.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, let's see. Death's Consorts. Which is going for the pirates. So there's one blocking force, which is here. And the rally point is there. It's actually quite nice. It's directly on the way. And this point is also in the corner of the map, as you can see here. And so hopefully the recovery point is also kinda near. That sucks a bit. Ista doesn't have jump jets. And is a bad position to run around. Did I say Ista? Someone else. Josro. Ista can simply jump down and can continue from there on. Freeport with Sentinel similar, but at least he's not as bad behind. He can just run down here. And we all start stupid like that, so hey. Well, everyone besides Depp apparently. He did it right.
There. Okay.
At least we can use Mike again. This time he's not on rough terrain. Blocked.
Waiting for orders. Move order received. Moving to position.
Alright, let's see. We need to go up here. We best follow the road, because we got quite a few mechs that will profit from that. And actually we also had our first enemy contact. It is some mech. So I'm not actually sure how this works, but you have various levels of locating mechs. You can, if you don't know what it is, you will only see a triangle here, and you don't know there's something. If you are a bit better at location, then you know it could be a mech or it could be a vehicle. And later on you even know the tonnage, even if you can't see the mech or vehicle in question. So, it's a speed 9, so whoever that thing is,
Receiving you.
It's very light. Very light. So we move now with Istar, because that means they need to move next if we continue reserving. And that's what I want to reach, because this thing probably has still its evasion of 8 because it hadn't moved at all. And so I'm not really able to hit it. But when it has to move, this will go down. 8 evasion you normally cannot reach. We once had it at 9, I think, or even higher. But that was a very rare example, let's say. Because we built a mag with various additional bonuses. And that was very fun, I have to say. Especially since I think this was industrial mag, right? Oh, there's a vehicle. And this mag here still hasn't moved. How far can you jump? Not as far as you can run.
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
Oh, there's another mag. Alright. And it's a Stinger, actually. 7 evasion, you can completely ignore this. And what is it that you have? 1 M laser, 2 MGs. Let's just say this is not very good.
On it.
Then what else is there? There is the dead medium tank apparently, an AC5. The Toro is only dangerous in the first turn, because then he has shot all his rockets here. And since he got a few max with 6 and 7 evasion, they probably won't hit anything. Pegasus is a bit nasty. Heavily armored for being a light tank, and 12 short-range missiles and an M laser. That's not very nice. But we can probably take it out quickly with our fire starter. Once again, flamers are very effective against vehicles.
I heal.
And tanks. 3 and 6, let's see. 35, 33, 28, 35 here, 2. Yeah, let's just risk it. Shouldn't be too dangerous. Still, what do we want to shoot at? 35, 33, 38. Apparently we want to shoot the VDET, and actually if we hit here, or one of the sides... Ah yeah, I shot AoE because I'm stupid and forgot to change the ammunition. I think we even hit ourselves with that a little bit for some reason. Actually kinda impressive, didn't know that was possible. Now, you can move first. And yes, you actually hit us like hell, despite 6 evasion pips. That is mostly because the MGs are support weapons and they don't really care about stuff like that. Which camera changed in a really bad way. Let's see.
I got you.
Now we're so close though, we should be able to take this tank out. And we did.
Enemy eliminated.
And I'm actually not sure it was a good decision to take money. Take loot. Oh no! That's a bit unlucky. Because we got 6 evasion pips and normally... How do I change the camera again? And normally the 6 evasion pips should be more than enough to evade most of the hits, but sadly this time it wasn't enough. Well, that means you're basically out of order. But you're still the best target because you're simply too close. And we can really hit you well, so let's go after you. And let's just hope that Mike survived this. Well, and well, we probably need to buy a new tank for 275k. And yeah, what I wanted to say is, I took, I think, mostly loot, right? But we probably should have taken money for this because, at least so far, what we're seeing here, the enemy mechs and tanks are actually kinda low quality. So it's not really worth it. How can I change the stupid camera, man? Are not really worth taking. But maybe that will change, who knows. Alright, let's target you, 32%. Let's go with Battle Lord, give us a better chance. 44, come on.
Firing full complement on enemy.
I think we barely missed it.
It's go time.
Honestly, man, what did I do to change the camera this much? Did you just really DFA me again? I mean... How does this work? EW, no, no, no. Rotate, no. Zoom in, zoom out. Rotate down and up. I think this is what I need. Oh yeah, much better.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Now, you already moved. You could move next. Same with you. I want to get a few evasion pips, so I go after the Toro, which also is already very, very hot. And so maybe we can actually put it to death. Yep. That down because it was too hot. And now we go after the vehicle, we kick it, and then we flame it, and that could be enough to destroy it already, we see. They actually survived. Barely. Luckily. But that means we can hit very easily by his ammunition. Which, to be fair, is not that heavy, but it could hurt. Since he got no evasion pits left. Basically everything hit us due to that.
I'm showing minor damage. Order?
Alright, order he says. Well, let's go to here. And what would be a good target? 48, 55 for everything? That sounds great. Even if you can't destroy, you probably can knock you down. Oh, but orange numbers look good. And see, we were able to explode his ammunition. And so he had a nice explosion overall, and we killed him with that. A bit lucky, but that's part of the game. That's why you want to have cases whenever you can. And do we have a good firing solution here? Not really. Cases so that to contain the explosion. And that's also why you want to have enough armor and make sure they can't reach your inner parts. Let's see if we can be lucky. Oh god! That was not lucky, that was really, really bad. Yeah, negative damage, we healed him with that. Alright, that was pretty useless from you, I have to admit. I don't want to run through the fire. Are there alternatives? What about this one here? That would work. We are not running through the fire, we still got 4 evasion pips and we can kick it from the side. This should this time hopefully be enough. I can kick it from the front, I think. Or not? Anyways, we kicked it to death.
Oh, hell yeah. It's on.
Capacitated indeed.
Ready for orders.
As for you, well, we kick you again.
Roger.
And flame you again. Which maybe is enough. Unfortunate the thing with Mike, but it was just unlucky to get hit that much with 6 evasion pips.
Double time.
Really, really unlucky. We're actually full with our resolves, so we should spend it on something like the precise strike here. I think it was worth it. We hit in really good with that. And I think we had a firing solution somewhere here. Too risky, we could hit our own max with that. Ah, and here was a zone where if you go, we could be destroyed. So basically this means probably that the evacuating flight vehicle will come down here. Which means from here to here should be a short escort. Good to know. Alright, let's not spend it, let's get it back to 50 if we can. We missed, sad, but Vittorio can't do anything.
Confirm. Standing by.
If possible, let's simply jump out.
Your order, Skipper.
Because I don't want to stand in the fire.
On it.
And get the stance and fire debuff. He destroyed one of the RL tents. And he panicked and ejected. Good, good. In your case, it's fine to get the burning first modifier for 1 or 2 turns. Because you won't be doing anything anyways.
Receiving you.
We're just slowly running to this territory, get the escort started and then return to around here.
I copy.
Receiving you. Commander. Aye, aye.
Copy that.
Be there in a jiff. Acknowledge.
Right, there's my convoy, and as you can see, it really is here where we saw the other mechs early on. Or the signs for the mechs early on. It's curious that he continues here. But well,
Position confirmed.
let's see what other mechs we have to defeat on the road.
Aye, aye.
Well, nothing so far, which is a bit curious.
Coordinates.
I think it's in theory possible that you don't get anything else, but it would be really rare. Ah, but it was too far. Calculating showed me BS. Still nothing.
I copy.
Ah, this looks interesting.
Position confirmed.
Consider it done. I got you.
The goblin. Loot goblin. Ah. And where are they coming down? From top. And from here too, it appears.
Hold your
There's a
ground
Panther
until the
with
package is on its
SRM4 and PPC. And something. Some other mech. What do we have here? A Brigand. Oh, that's kinda nice. At least the ammunition is nice. Can you reach this? Yes, you can. So they're all in here already. Which is great. Only 1 turn and they're safe. Hey, Crabs! How are you doing? Too bad that we got no Dagoth currently. I have an uncle now, Kid is Imperial. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Receiving you.
So basically, we had to take out Franco because he's too injured, which is our Dagoth. So you missed that guy. Commander 7X. You got 3 M laser and SM6. Oh well. How are you feeling, Traps? When are you making your children? Someone has to pay for my old age after all.
Standing by.
Yeah, I guess. Not on you. Well, congratulations on being an uncle then. Oh, Anderson, you're also here.
Ready for orders.
Alright, is the... what can you do? 4, 6, 1. 1 sounds good, but 40% is quite high. 40% damage reduction. we have here? Oh, binary lasers. And pulsators. I kinda like them all. But you got the most evasion pips, so let's kick you.
Locked on for physical attack.
Oh! Well, good job! Good job paying my
Yes, Commander.
my old age. But yeah, funnily enough, my neighbors also got 2 daughters, and one daughter had a child last year, and the other daughter is now also pregnant.
Piece of cake.
A gamer or a gamer? Right leg destroyed, and we hit them with something. Very good. Maybe he's destroyed. We're a little bit lucky. No. It's going to play football. Listen to Schlager. American football or real football?
Ready for orders.
Let's see. 4 pips here, 1 pip here. Ooh, I want to go after you.
Buckle down.
So that we have someone on this side at least, and heat you up. There's a non-zero chance of him being on Steam with his friends in like 10 to 12 years. If it is still Steam.
Ready to rock.
So close.
Affirmative, Commander.
Actually, high hit chance and precise strike. Let's see how defensive you are. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, why would it be? Remember, what would be good example? MySpace, for example. MySpace is dead. Nobody could have imagined that MySpace would be gone, and now it is, right? So. Who knows what is the case in like 10 years?
The objective is secured, Commander.
It is indeed. Now let's kill the other mechs and take a stock at our loot. Oh god! What a horror show, Krebs! Oh yeah, I think you got your what is it? Your early access to Counter-Strike 2?
They don't like me.
What are your orders, Skipper? Receiving you. Confirmed. Standing by.
Nobody moved, right? Oh yes, you are a thing. Well, not really. Let's kick you. 1 evasion, 2 evasion. Sure.
On it.
Maybe 12 years we get CS3? More likely than you think. 12 years sounds about right. We move to CS4. Dota A3. Ooh.
Skipper.
Ooh. I'm not sure if I favor any of that. Rotting from the inside, yeah. Directly with advertisement added to it, right?
Standing by.
In order to buy stuff. Alright, kick and kill. Only spell CS is on surf servers. Be like Somber actively deciding to return to League of Legends in 2023. Oh, that's a very questionable decision, I think. On multiple levels.
Internal damage.
What did you shoot at? No, that's not me. You got internal damage. Because it's too hot for you. You would be moving next, so what can we do to make your life worth? Yes! Yes! The ammunition exploded and destroyed the whole mech. I love doing that.
Good to go.
You can still move, and you're not taken down, so let's kick you. Well, let's do Battle Lord first.
Everybody,
And then kick you down. Should have been there earlier? You mean when Mike had an unfortunate accident?
show 'em what you get.
Everything you got.
Ooh, that was unlucky. Heatsink destroyed? How dare you!
Took a critical hit.
Hey, yup. Ready
They
for
give you critical hit. Let's kick you down. You're already too hot, I think.
position confirmed. Let's go.
Ah, Sombra, you mean? Yeah, but that's just normal in League of Legends, right? That you rage about your teammates, that you're not doing the jungling correct, or their lanes correct, or whatever? Isn't that normal?
Confirm.
Is that the expected gameplay?
Quick shipping.
Commander. Okay. Going full throttle.
Okay.
Putting my weight into it.
Come on, Josro. Destroy him, please. Well, orange numbers, but not enough.
Heavy damage.
I guess we took multiple parts? Yeah, multiple parts.
Commander.
Now, let's do the same again. I want to see another kick. That would be a charge. 85%. Let's make it 99%. Or 99.1. And he hit the left torso, destroyed the impulse, the left arm, the EM laser, and he ejected.
Mission successful.
Top laner. Well, but that's really on Sombra, right? What did you expect? I think this is very normal gameplay. I would be unnatural if it wouldn't be like this. Alright, a nice bonus payment, but we didn't take much money from it. If he complains about his teammates feeding, he should switch to jungler. Yeah, but then he has other reasons not to do it, right? There's always something like that. So, what do we have here? Well, lots of brigands, commandos, Pegasus actually. What was that again? Well, there was a tank. A recon tank though. The Toro is kinda trash. The Vidette is a medium tank though, but the weapon's trash again. 85 large jump lasers, medium lasers, MGs, rockets, binary lasers, cores, SRMs, M binary laser maybe. For some reason, Panzer a core 250. That's quite nice. Let's see. Is that a PPC too? I think we don't have one actually. Also the binary laser. I don't want to take any of them max, to be honest. They all suck. Let's take... How much are you worth actually? Can I see this? You're worth quite a bit. Let's take them to sell them. So we got 4 brigands, 2 commandos, a Pegasus, a Stinger, 3 Toros, more lasers, another SRM6, another core 1.5, and so on. Well, I'm not sure if it's really worth it. But at least we can sell stuff, so yeah. Now back to paying my FIFA debts in FM. What makes a man pay EA $60 every year? No, I think he means the manager game, right? Not the FA game. At least I hope so. No, really? You're playing the EA FC game? Oh, what a disappointment. How could you? Needs 2 days to repair? Yeah, damn normies. Can't believe Finboy's a normie.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, let's do this. Destroy the base, and after that we get to the next planet. Destroy the base. So there's probably 4 turrets and a small... well... yeah, let's go with this. I want a bit of bonus payment and there shouldn't be too many other mechs. Maybe a small patrol, but that's it. Yeah, better Finboy. Much better. Much better, Finboy. Which club are you playing there, actually? Please don't tell me the Hollywood club, though. "40 hours in 2 weeks and I'm hating my save. Useless Gims cannot play." Well, Finboy, you know, maybe it's not the players. Maybe the team needs a new manager. Just like Germany. Yes, yes, you need to accept this. Finally happened. Oh yeah, so fucking finally. It should have happened years ago. Should have been fired with Löw together. The flick has been switched. Yeah. I wonder who the new manager will be. Do you have any ideas? Earlier on we were talking about it and we thought Kunz might be a great idea actually. Since he's already managing the younger team, right? And he has experience as both as a player and a manager now. Especially as a national trainer. Just had a basketball one and hope he's agreed that Lasso. Yeah, I mean, that would be an option, I guess. I'm not sure if it would be a good option, but it would be an option.
Roger that, Commander.
Stat MPMS. Yeah, that was quite funny. But I think in the... oh god, I hate this already. Poor guy. What would make sense for you? Probably to go here and then slowly go down. It was... oh yeah. Mike is still alive. Even more crazy, the tank is still alive. The tank was destroyed, I think. Very unluckily though, but again, it was destroyed, so... let's hope Mike doesn't get hit because he's like 1 hit point left and... we don't want him to die, right?
Okay.
What did you see, Mac here? Hi, the top authors from the football management. I think one club actually did this, right? Wasn't it like a team in the, I don't know, 5th English league or something like that, that hired one? And it actually works out very well.
Roger that.
Or did work out very well?
Yes, Commander.
Ready for order. I'm here.
Let's go with the Wyvern, I guess, to here.
Full speed. No target.
Now, are you moving? You are.
Yes, Commander.
Freeport next, please.
What's the
Oh yes, they keep moving. Very nice.
Orders.
Kinda lucky that we can get them out.
On my way.
Sometimes they simply reserve until speed 1. I have also scored better than half the clubs out there. I'm not sure that's what they did. Oh god, no, it's a artillery. But really,
Damage.
I read it like 2 or 3 years ago, and
Skipper.
it was really going well. I'm not sure what the current state. A locust with that. Alright, first off the Janna. Quite heavily armed for a Janna. The locust really had got a mortar, but it's ruined. Just by club €1 billion, yeah, that might also be an option. 7 evasion. That's pretty useless, but why not? I wonder what the turrets can do, but this should be everything, so not too difficult, hopefully. Yeah, and we're also discussing other trainers like Klopp or whatnot, but basically the good ones are all doubtful,
Ready for orders.
and I completely agree with that. Very doubtful even. A former professional Podolski. Yeah. Why not? What's very funny? Someone mentioned Cleansman. I had to laugh very much about this.
What? No.
Cleansman. One game. Please recover. Why is memory reduced to 4? Is it because Mike is injured so much? I mean, surely Mike won't get hit again, right? Is love closer? Ring the Mario Gomez alarm? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Kunt would be a really good idea.
Okay.
I think we missed.
Bad
Shame.
stuff.
Because again, Kuntz at least got experience. He got experience as a manager, as a player, and also as a national team. And he won cups already, as both too. So I don't think there's anyone better than Kuntz that's available. Oh, you're so dead. Coach a Japanese trainer? What a great idea, Krebs. That might just work. Alright, what do we do with you? We rush. Oh yeah, we can rush to here. We still have 7 pips. And hopefully the turret will shoot this guy, which is so quick that nothing will happen to him. Light mortar. Super ruined though. Light MM turret, that's ugly. 30 MMs. What are you? An Irby! A heavy rocket Irby. Not the worst actually. And a sniper turret. 4 UAC 2s. Well, thankfully, we can hopefully take it out. There we go. GA hammers in the winning goal? No, Captain Tsubasa. Oh yeah, I want to see Captain Tsubasa, man. Are you saying that she is a very manly girl? Are you saying that that is the reason why Lucky likes her so much? Are you?
Standing by.
Okay, let's see. You have no evasion at all. Why is it minimum 4? Is it really because of the injury? Must be, right?
Throttling up. For what it's worth.
Now, let's see. At least we are in the forest and we have 4 evasion perhaps. Sure, we shouldn't get destroyed like last time. 4 M lasers? Let's just hope for a lucky hit on the Irby. Nope. She is the best dating option from P4 though. I still can't believe Louis Lane escaped the Hollywood Trombay erasure. Yeah, right? I think they made her even really hot.
Receiving you.
Alright, they all moved. Let's reserve because I don't want to get hit by the turrets or other mechs. Who doesn't like poetry? That's not poetry, that's poetry slam. And poetry slam is so cringe. Come on! Another head injury? Why are we so unlucky, man?
Ready for orders.
Commander.
Alright, you do the following. You go to here with 4 evasion bets, that's acceptable.
Position confirmed.
Someone on the show must have been escaped all the editor departments and focus groups. Or maybe it's on the one correct focus group, it's called the fans.
Orders.
That cannot be? Yeah, might be possible, right? This is a too crazy option. Now, you are super dead, I think. 35 on all. Might be nice to take you out, though. On the other hand, you only got an M laser, so... You got more, but the chance to hit you is very low. Now let's just go with you, because you're the dangerous one. And you got a few nice hits in. Very nice.
Scored critical hit.
A One Piece live action. Someone being okay. Yeah, I also was very surprised. Not because it's a live action, but because it's a Netflix live action. And a Netflix live action not being complete dog shit. What?
Locked on.
I found S-Man the most boring of superheroes. Yeah, but that's usually why he fights similar threats, right? Like, he fights other Supermans, but just evil. Or he fights some Godzilla-like thingies.
All in air.
Or what's also an option, of course, is you simply got the slice of life things. Because, let's be honest here, Superman is slice of life. That usually works quite well. Oh, god damn it! Where did you shoot?
What the? It's go time.
Yeah, so either you have escalating threats or some threat that is on the same level. So other superheroes or super villains, something like that. Or you have something like a slice of life. But you basically have his life as Superman and the problems that comes with it and whatnot and how he takes and so on. And that basically I think it was what most the old animated series was, right? Yeah, you had a bit of fighting, but that was mostly not the main thing actually, often enough. It was about hiding his identity and whatnot.
Ready for orders.
Right, you got 4 evasion pips. You still could move. Is there a nice target for you? Maybe? But not really. We could take out the Hollander. Or what about if you jump? 5, 6. 6 is good. 6 evasion pips. And we still have a chance to hit. Modern media would make Clark Kent family MAGA nuts. Maybe. On the other hand... Okay, take yourself out, I like this. On the other hand, I think that could lead to some evil Superman, and don't we have enough of those already? Stand in front of him, basically. Is Fuckers 5 sorry utterly incoherent? I think many people said that. And not just 5, also 4 already was going in this way. Basically, crazy look at this shit, and yeah.
Receiving you.
Alright, what can we do with you now? Hopefully not walk through stupid fire. Where actually are we? Here. What do we want to go after? For the best we can do, so how about we simply do that?
Understood.
And destroy the locust. Disable the pulse. Only do the pulse? And the SM4, that looks doable. Problem, we missed with everything?
Commander.
Well, that's not very nice. What about you? You're half disabled. You're half disabled actually too. Let's go for the Hollander still. Mercs in Africa is stupid charisma, pseudo-smart civilians. Yeah, but Far Cry always had pseudo-smart villains, right? Isn't that a big thing for them? Or basically the same all the time?
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, nice hit. Left torso destroyed, left arm destroyed. And he's falling down. Yeah, okay, they don't have African mercs, but they still got the same idea, right? Charismatic pseudo-villains, and you need to take them out to restore order, more or less. Or to bring the order back to the people. And I mean, it's not terrible, but it would be nice to have a new idea or so. Yeah, Far Cry, not just Far Cry 1, also a few of the other ones I think, were very high level for their time. I too remember that.
Lifting off.
Let's ensure destruction. Yeah, indeed. Wait, we survived that? That was unlucky. I mean, most old games are punishing. Weren't some of you replaying Witcher 1, for example? I mean, Witcher 1 for its time was quite nice, but nowadays, oh my god. It's absolutely terrible. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but it is, you know?
No shooting, just running. Go.
Even on release, I'm not sure. I think it was celebrated on release, actually.
Reporting minimal damage.
I'm here.
All or nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
Firing at
Oh no, it's nothing! I tried Witcher 1 right after playing Witcher 2, it was horrible. Yes, it was horrible there already, because they made a super big jump from Witcher 1 to Witcher 2. A really big jump. But when Witcher 1 came out, it was,
Waiting for orders.
for its time, actually celebrated. They thought, oh my god, great game and so on. I mean, not the greatest ever, of course, right?
Standing.
But it was celebrated enough.
Standing by.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm not getting into the fire.
waiting for orders.
Maybe for you. Can we kick you? No, only charge. Let's go like this.
Let's move.
Yeah, Witcher 1 was a pretty good game. And everyone knew it. Well, maybe not everyone, but it was something like, oh look, the new Gothic, something like that.
I'll give 'em the whole nine.
Did you just miss with 90%? No! Damn it! That was my fault, I should have moved.
Commander.
But I thought we could destroy it. But we couldn't.
Roger that.
I wonder if Mike is alive still after that. But the second time his vehicle was destroyed.
Receiving you. Confirm. Target.
Never in the Nights gameplay? I mean, Never in the Nights is also such a case. Nowadays, Neverwinter Nights, I tried replaying it and was absolutely terrible. You had next to no inventory at all. Super terrible.
All right, let's move.
The graphics is ridiculous. It's super slow.
Target down.
Brrr. Yeah, we need a heavier tank for Mike.
Standing by.
Or I need to keep. I need to stop killing him. If he's still alive, even. I don't think he's alive now. He was already injured and only had 1 health point left. And, well, now he hasn't anything left. I'm pretty sure. So Mike should be dead if he's not super lucky. Then we can make a new Mike. Or with someone of you, I think. I'm pretty sure, for example, I have no crabs, for example, I'm pretty sure.
Hostile removed.
The problem is just that crabs would need to be a tanky. Or does he? I think we got a pilot which can do both.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Alright, now what to do with you? Oop. But I can't really reach you. Are you dangerous? No. Hit chance super high. Let's do this. What will we do in the next long play, please? I think I may replay Cyberpunk 2077. When the new patch is out, with the new mechanics and new skill trees and so on, and actual police raids and so on, and then play it so much that we finish it completely, including the new add-on, of course. And until that comes out, I take it a bit slower, just playing a little bit of Battletech, right? And I think the DLC comes out at the 16th or 20th, something like that, and the patch slightly before.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Highlander and the... Oh yeah, the Irby. Irby is actually the most dangerous one, which is ridiculous. You're going to play Starfield, right? No, I'm not playing that shit game. I was interested before it came out, because what they told us, what they hyped up, that was interesting. But the more I saw and read about it, the more pissed off I got. Like, the loading screens everywhere. Ah, nice, killed himself. Loading screens everywhere that you don't really have planets to explore, just small maps on these planets. That the NPCs are super dumb. That it's super unoptimized and whatnot.
Receiving you.
So I'm really not happy with what I read about it and what I saw. It's super stupid, it's like a game from 2010.
Enemy structure eliminated.
I guess it's still nice and you can enjoy it, but I'm not paying 80 games for a game that has the software architecture from 2010,
Roger that.
which has AIs and logic from that time too. Really not happy about this. Hey Freeport. You're going to play Star Trek Stellaris? I don't know actually. I mean it definitely is Stellaris and I don't want to pay the price they told for that. But if it's on offer I think I will probably buy it.
Good to go.
Par for the course of space games, death feels like they have to promise the universe, but it's just not possible. I mean, I would be fine with any solution, right? Either they say, yeah, we cannot do everything, and then just not do everything, but do it well, you know? or just don't promise anything. But the thing of promising the heavens and then not delivering anything at all, or something that's completely different, I really hate that. Yeah, it has 1,000 planets, but you can't visit them. They don't even exist. They're just a PNG on the star map. You can't visit them. You can only visit maps with their seeds. Yeah.
Receiving you.
And then most of the stuff runs really badly. Like on the consoles, 30 FPS is max. Even on your PC version, I think Max said that it runs on 30 FPS max in the menu. And the people with absolute beasts of machines, with like a 4090 and stuff like that, right? They barely got 70 FPS going. And most optimization stuff is not available because AMD probably, right? And then when a mod and then there are mods that enable DSLL, for example, and the frame rates double from that. That's just ridiculous. And then Todd comes out and says, oh, well, it is already optimized. Better get a new PC. What? With what? A 1690 or what? Which comes out in 5 years? Nah, that's a bit, you know. Anyways, any bets if Mike has survived that? I doubt it. Because he was already on 1 health point and then got killed. Yeah, Mike is killed in action. Alright, what do you want? Actually, Yolanda, what do you have? It's a shit variant. Locust, the Irby, LMG, M lasers, mortar. Core sucks. All of that sucks, actually. I don't mind the UAC ammo because that's pretty rare-ish. And pulse maybe. And I guess that core here. Probably of 16 times the max, yeah. And not just that, I mean, if you play a game like Cyberpunk, or also an old game like World of Warcraft, right? You don't have loading screens everywhere. But you go down there, you load from space to your map, then you go into a building, you have another loading screen, you go outside, you got another loading screen, you do a small quest, return via quick travel, get another loading screen, go down again, have another loading screen. It's... What is this? I mean, we got the year 2023, right? I'm really not happy about this. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was pretty good, but only the first 2 acts in my opinion. The third act had quite a few problems. Mike has died. Oh no. Well, yeah, that's just what happened. And it was my fault. Doubly. Poor Mike. Poor Mike. Kind of funny that her name, or his name was Hoover actually. Very sad. Let's take a look at the available other hirings though. Oh yeah! Keystone is good. No other talent and can pilot both. Question is, who of you guys want to be Keystone? Mike stole my spot? Well, you're still alive, but I can change that, of course. Keystone, here we are. Customize. Me? Great idea. You are now this one. Cover owner, you look great. Although your nose is a bit... Holy shit, man. Look at your nose. It looks... I don't know. Something is wrong with your nose, man. That's not normal. Yeah. But let me show you.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Just so that you have heard it once. Which reminds me, Jethro, do you want to spend a point in guts, piloting, or tactics? Heavy stuff, yeah, is in style. Only gunnery? Okay, we save for that. Blocked, wasn't really used. Dep, are you here? Because Dep could take a talent point in anything. Could probably go with guts, but I wouldn't mind another point of piloting so that you get better melee hit. That's a problem. Starfield basically promised to be a better No Man's Sky, but it's a worse No Man's Sky. let's go with that and give him shrimp movement too. Because more melee hit, pretty good. Actually, seeing the videos, the reviews about it, made me wishlist No Man's Sky.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Tempting, but I want to save that.
Skipper?
Gnathel, you're here, right? Where do you want to put your talent points in? More guts? Or maybe also one hit into gunnery or so that you can hit better with the flamers? Big guts? Okay, big guts. You could take another point in piloting 2 for melee hit, melee defense and hit defense, I guess. 0 gun. You have got flamers at least, man, at least currently, but fine. But do you want to spend a point in gunnery maybe? For hit defense, melee defense, basic melee hit and flank multiplayer. David guys, yeah, that's of course true. Save for Brawler, alright. Brawler over here, right?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Let's see, Freeport. Freeport, you're here, right? You're currently piloting the Sentinel, I think. I'm not sure what the Sentinel. I think it has guns. Where do you want to put your points in? Gunnery would probably be a good idea, so that you can hit it better with your gun. Can you believe there are people that paid 100 bucks? Yes, I can. And to be honest, what else could you put it in? Punch hit? You're probably not really punching or base hitting, so I think it's fine to concentrate on gunnery for you.
Training
Okay.
complete.
If Starfield would have delivered what it was promised, then actually it would be really good. I would be fine with paying 100 monies.
Come, Nerevar.
I would not be happy about it, but hey. Istar! I saw you earlier on. Where do you want to put your point in? You're currently piloting the Wyvern, but it's just a small point, because I will be doing that. Target prediction, really? Alright, there we go. Another point. Oh yeah. I read it too. GTA 6 made me 150 bucks. Boop. Are you freaking crazy? Do you want to spend another talent point? Bulwark. That was here, right? Guts? Yes. There we go.
Mech warrior training complete.
That was Istar, Kino, Raps, Quintuple, that's it. So let's do the best thing ever and bug around on our mechs. First, the Wyvern. So what you can do here is throw the SM4 and put in the SM6. Boom. We're a bit too heavy then, and we also got a small problem with our heat efficiency though. So what could we do? Well, we could maybe put in an engine if we have one. Engine XL, we have one. And then we have space again. We have also one place left, just one. Maxed out the armor. We may need... How about this? How much space is that? 3 slots. Do we have 3 slots? Answer is no, we have 2 slots. Heatsink D can't use, you only have SHS I think. Also that connected? Yeah, we need a double heatsink we don't have, so what about 2 normal heatsinks? Like that. Then he efficiency is pretty good. Slowly goes down, we got a bit tonnage remaining. But what do we do with the tonnage? Tonnage, I guess. Well, we could get in an even heavier core maybe. Tonnage of 8. 9.5. We can have plus 2.5 basically, right? So that makes it 10.5. So basically we could put in core 260. Doesn't really do anything. 610. 6.9. So max sprint would be 1 more hex. 280 would be a bit too heavy, right? But actually just a bit. 710, that is pretty nice, and we could put our heat sinks actually, like this. Then we're no longer too heavy. It's of course completely overdone, but that's what we do here. We could change the M pulse for an ERM laser, or for M binary laser. M pulse has a range, a very low range. Gets a bonus to accuracy. ERM laser has, well, a very good range. 240 to 480, a bit more similar to SM6. What about the M binary laser? 180, 360. It's the same one as the SM6, that would be kinda nice. What do you do? Accuracy, chance to crit. And the damage is also quite nice. Let's see, can we take that one? Ah, that's a bit hot. It goes down by quite a bit. Well, what should we do? This is just too much heat. We can't really do this. And if I put in another... where is it? Another heatsink, then we got problems with the weight again. And we still don't have enough. That's not that much weight actually, right? Oh yeah, okay, yes, it is much, it is too much. So no, binary laser is a no-go, sadly, it's too much. $27, $25. Yeah, I still would rather have the ERM laser for a bit more range. And I guess it's good then. 8 days, it's fine. Yeah, it's too hot. On the other hand, if we had more talents, right? If we had a pilot that is very good at reducing the heat, it might actually still work. Yeah. Let's do that. Then the Icarus. Not enough space for the freezer. We need 3 slots. We didn't have that available any longer. Here we got an AC-10 and 4 M lasers. But by doing so we are kinda slow. And we're missing quite a bit of armor. We would need a better engine, that would be great, but I didn't have one left. So I actually think we should keep the Icarus as it is. Ah no, we wanted to do this to the laser one, right? That's what we were talking about earlier. Let's keep the AC-10 in just for a second to compare. We are 100 damage and 30 stab. And I think what we wanted to do was something like the ERL laser here. Keep the 2 M lasers in because the large laser was too much or something like that, I think, right? Or was it? Or was it? Let's put in heats. So we could use one heatsink here. One big one. Boom. Done. Give it a better core because that's pretty slow. We are at how much? At 5.7. I would like to see better stuff. 5.7, 6.9. That's pretty okay. And we've got 2.5 tons left. We could take out 2 normal heatsinks. Then we are in problems again. So I guess you keep them in. Can we change out the M laser to something better? We could change out M laser to ERM laser actually. How about if we do twice like that? We just need more heat sinks. But I think we can do this. Yeah, look at this. Then we have better movement. We are completely on laser because our pilot here is going all in lasers. And the damage is 95, average accuracy of 2, which is pretty good actually. And we've got 1.5 tons left. So we could make a a better core, for example, if we wanted to, or maybe add the Guardian ECM, so that we got more defense against missile attacks and that we cannot be affected from being targeted, right? What about jump jets though? We don't have jump jets in there, and might be kind of nice to have them. And then at least we can jump around a little bit. Yeah, how about this? What do you say, guys? We are now on full laser as we want it to be. We got quite a nice range actually. 240 to 480 is the minimum range, and this one here actually starts at 420 to 840. Quite a bit of accuracy too. We are running nicely cool, actually it's plus minus 0. Got better movement now, 6-9. Are now fully armored and even got a few jump jets so that we can jump around a little bit. So I think that's actually really good. It's also not very expensive. And there's nobody screaming, I think it is good. And continue from here on. Oh yeah, what about our vehicles actually? Oh, the Saladin is still there. Alright, the Sentinel. You're the guy that has only one AC-10. That's it. You know what? Maybe the Sentinel simply sucks. Because we really can't do anything else with you. Yeah, I think the Sentinel simply sucks. So I will remember the Sentinel for scrapping. Let's go with the big fire starter, the good fire starter for Gnaffle first. Yeah, exactly, Gnaffle, exactly. You're not fully armored here. Not, I mean, we are missing 15 in the back. This is usually pretty much doable. So we could take out the M lasers. That would be 2 tons. I don't want to take out the jump jets because after all we are nimble jumpers, so we get a bonus from that. The 2 lasers would be 2 tons and 2 slots. PPC would be 7 tons, that's just too much. That's really just too much. Ooh. What about 10 PPC? Not much better, I'm afraid. What about an AoE flamer? Well, it's still a support slot, so it doesn't really matter here. I don't think we can do much more for your mech, Knaffle. I think we have to, I think this is the best we can do. Maybe we find something like a light PPC or so, but we only have 2 tons available, and actually I would prefer to get the armor back up, so maybe 1.5 tons. We could take out the M lasers, but I really don't think we should. I think this mech is pretty good. What about the second mech though? Yes, you're a different mech, so you have 1 jump jet less, although it comes from the core, I think, right? Let me take a look at this for a second. Or is it a different mech? I think it's a different mech, yeah. You also don't have an endo steel, so ideally I would like to have another FS69. Actually, maybe we have. So we could make a chameleon actually. I'm not even sure what that is. We could make another fire starter. What do you have? Medium spider rifles. You're absolute trash. You're super trash. Clan invasion though, that sounds better. But you only got 4 slots for flamers. Are you a fire B, not a fire starter? I see. I didn't read it correctly. This is the F69 PA2. Basically, you're the lower version of that one here, I guess. Could make a Panther, an Energy Panther. That might be useful. The Falcon that sucked early on already. We can make a Toro, we can make a Brigand. They are very light, but not too shabby. A Commando, I'm not sure. I'm partial to an Energy Panther. Yeah, Energy Panther though, I'm not sure if that makes sense, is that mech. Yeah, we will put them together anyways. Let's start with the Chameleon then. Let's take a look what we actually have here.
Ship you asked for. It's cleared for fighting.
So, what do? You are... I'm not even sure, how much are you? What can you do? You got 50 ton actually, oh. Easy to pilot, so you get additional walking distance. That might not so bad. E-cooling +1. Core 300? What? At FF, give me more armor. You're still below the max armor we got. You got double heatsinks, man. In theory, we don't need E-cooling +1, right? Oh, then it would be slightly overheated. It is super heavy, right? But look at this, it's only 1.1 ton. Actually, we could be doing that. Very good point. Very good point. Another large laser. Oh, wait a minute. Triple pulse. I could go triple M pulse only. We only got one large pulse. For the pilot, not enemy, yeah. Although normal impulse basically don't have any heat. I wonder actually. We got 5 in total, right? What if we don't make it large lasers? What if we really do something stupid like that? Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Long range sucks in that case, of course, but we are super quick, right? And we would now have 143 disco power. And what's that when you hear someone saying give a medical report on their whole birth? Yes, that's indeed weird. Quick and sex jump jets, yes. And we got easy to pilot, so more walking distance. I don't think we got quad 350. No, we don't. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We got 3.8 tons remaining. I mean, impulse is also nice, right? Imagine we got another M binary laser. Drop FF? I mean, we could drop it, but why should we? We got so much space left, right? How's the heat actually? Heat delta is -5 heat. That's good. Yeah, but it's fine. I'm sure we won't get hit. We could make a Guardian ECM into it too. Or a mask. If you had a mask, you probably need another heatsink though. And I think it's a good idea. Guardian ECM might be a nice idea. Just because we can. 2.3 tons. Actually, we could make it like that. Really. I would love to add another jump jet simply because I can. I think a good idea is later to have some more variant to the impulses. Actually, the variant impulse is 120 to 240. You are close, that's fine. A beagle, oh yeah! Beagle probe. And we are slightly over it, so we just re-add the FF. We're still slightly over it, or we take out the Guardian ECM and the FF. So like that. It's the same shit, we have a bit left then. So why not add the Guardian ECM? Poof. Guardian ECM, we halve the heat efficiency. I mean, double heatsink, let's just throw in another double heatsink. I would be slightly over it, but very slightly. So we could do it like thrice. What do you say? I think it's pretty good. Pretty crazy, but also pretty good. Good, good.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
It's actually really good. Hey, I think I want to keep that one. We might scrap the Sentinel for that, because Sentinel really... Oh, look at this design also! Ah, amazing. Let's see. Can we make the fire starter? Yes.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Mech Bay 2? Oh yeah? No, Bay 1. Yeah. But this is the other fire starter now. In theory, a third one. And it's a weird one, man. It's a very weird variant. Engine Prototype XL. Well, what's the difference between the prototype and the big one? Ah, this temp component generates 8 heat per turn. Yeah, but that's not a problem if you are a flamer, right? Where was it? Flamer. But you could go full flaming. I think all only have 6. We even had a flamer earlier with only 4, something like that. But you would have maximum amount of jump jet, maximum amount of support hard points for flamers, maximum armor, nimble jumper. So now we could add something stupid like armor if you needed it. I think in the other variant we simply had added 2 normal M lasers, like that. What else did we do in the other variant? Or is this one? I think this one might simply be better because you got an engine XL in and the other one didn't. Because honestly, there's no real reason to put anything else in there. I mean, we could, but... Ah, yeah, better core, that's right. How about this 260 core? Yeah, then there would be a problem. Let's see, what is the best core we can do? We could put out the lasers, of course, but I think it's okay. The core has a weight of 10. So something like 8. 7. 8. 8. 1, 2, 3. No, that's still much too heavy. Less heat sinks? Very good point. Very good point. We don't need any heat sinks in here actually. Well, apparently we need 1. Stop going crazy game, please. I saw that. Yeah, look at this. Pretty good. Pretty good. We could then actually add another jump jet in again. Ah, because of the big fat core, that's right. And that's pretty much perfect, because then you can go 1, 2, 3, and have this. 6 flamers can go very far. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. I think this one here actually is now similar to that one here. Not exactly the same, but very similar. We also have an engine XL in here. This one has additional endo steel, which makes it a slightly bit better. But and this one even has a core 270 due to that. but it's not much of a difference. This one here is then worse though. Because we already have an Engine XL in there, right? But we could also put out heatsinks. If we get a better core, maybe? Let's say we have a core like the core like this, right? Game stop going crazy. Core like this, and I could put out a mask. The mask is actually a problem here, and one heatsink. Eh? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, LNS has started. Ah, yeah. You know what? I think we pack that one in and take the other one with us. Because we only need 2. We can't take too many. Hey, Kirilanit. Landfighter. Yeah, but we already got a master thing here and a slightly better one here. So I want to pack that one in and we sell it later on. Then I want to take care of the Sentinel too, though. This one will be sold later on. Lucky hasn't started. Oh, then it's good. Let's take the Toro next. This one I will probably want to sell. And the Panther?
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
And the Commando?
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
And the Brigand?
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah, I can't believe Krabs would do this to me, man. So, the Brigand. I mean, it's nice that you got this stuff, but our fire starters are already super quick, so you don't really have a role. So you will just be packed in. Same with the Commando. What about the Panda? Can you make the Panda good? Let's go full armor. Heatsinks, we are at 10-10. Yota engine prototype. Huh. Big fat gem NPCs. What if you take the gem NPCs out? Jump sets, jump sets, jump sets. And give you an FF first. 4 lasers. All in one arm actually. Also interesting. We could actually put in 4 lasers. You have 3 ERM lasers even. Huh. 2, 3, 4. Medium damage range. Actually not bad for 35 tons. That's not shabby. We need more heatsinks, of course, as you can see. Heatsinks, heatsinks, heatsinks. We need many heatsinks. Okay, but we can do it. We can actually do this. And then we simply add a better core. We have 2.3 tons remaining. And this one here is 2.5, so basically you can double to something like 5. I think 7. It's a bit too much, I think. What about the 180? Is there even a difference? Why is there such a big jump? Yeah, it doubles. 6.5. Yeah, it's a bit too much. But we can take our heatsink because we get more heatsinks from that. But this one we need. This one we need. Actually, not bad. We are pretty quick. We got 5 feet. Wait. You can make it 6 jump jets. There you go. Like this. 6 jump jets. 4 heavy lasers. Not heavy lasers, but 4 good lasers, let's say, right? All in the arm with FF. Yes. Damage of 95. Let's make that one. And take a look at this Sentinel. Are you really as crap as I think you are? Because you can't really do anything. This one, yeah. Let's trash the Sentinel too. Trash that one. The Toro, we don't even talk about that one. Boom. This is our normal fleet now. We did all the other stuff. And so let's just start the navigation quick. And let me check if Lucky is already going live or it already has gone live. Still not. I mean, that's good for me. Let's see. We are here. We actually got a travel contract. Where was the factory world? Oh, that's actually here. So we'll only go to there and take a look if there's something nice to buy. But it's a bit too high for us to go to there. Anyway, let's go.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
I've got the financial report.
Yeah, the money is a thing, but we can deal with it. Especially since I plan to sell. And I actually could have sold earlier already, but I forgot about it. So we just need to sell when we arrive on the factory planet. I guess it's more uphill that way. Hostilities continue. Would you like to know more? Yes, exactly. It's compact. Abstract critical targets against the Capillian Confederation. Oh, nice. Late is my body, jank is my blood. I mean, Lucky is always late. That's one of his, well, his things, right?
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Nice. Finally completed with that upgrade. For better med bay, we would need a better pod actually. It's expensive. It's really expensive. That's a bit too much. Training modules are cheap. 270k. Yeah, let's get more tech points.
It'll take a bit, but we'll
Hardiness
get
is
it
Lucky's
done.
charm point. I guess you could say that. Panda's also ready.
Waypoint reached.
Yes,
Commander.
visit the store. Alright. Let's see, I first want to sell stuff. Let's not take a look at that. No. First selling. The Brigand. The Commando. Falcon. The Bad Fire Starter. The Sentinel. The Toro. Now the money looks much better. Let's sell the crap things that we don't really need. Trade airdrop beacon, in theory good, but we never use it, let's be honest. What about the equipment? Jump set and mag, all very nice. Crappy cores, nobody needs those. I think cores starting from 150 are interesting, but everything below we can sell. Oh, we actually got a double heatsink laying around. How many of this do we actually have? One. We don't need so many of those. Let's sell half. Neither do we need 5 of those. So again, sell 3. Sell 3. 1. 2. 1. That is fine. Ammo is always good. Are there any ammunition that weapons here that we really want to sell? Actually, I don't think so. The rest is fine. Let's see what we can actually go and buy. Let's start with the max. So, some commando variant that's super expensive. 3.2 million, what the F? Why are you so expensive, man? I mean, you're coming with 60 rockets, okay, but... Oh, wait, there's more than 60 rockets. That's 60, 90 rockets, okay. Interesting thought, but no thanks. A locust for 4 millions. Do they hate us or what? No. Just 10%. I'm not sure what's wrong with them. Lucky's live? Alright. Then we will continue shopping here next time. For now, let's go and raid Lucky. See you tomorrow, where I plan to play more Battletech. Bye bye. Right now.